This video was made possible by EA GameChangers. Thank you EA for providing me with the currency used in this video. In today's video I'm going to show you how to build multi-storey houses on The Sims Mobile. Make sure you have the latest update installed that came out on the 11th of May 2020, and then you'll be able to add multi-storey houses. So let me show you how it works. I started building this ages ago and then I decided to stop because it didn't really feel right to me. But I'm so glad that I did stop so I can make this into a multi-storey house. The first thing you should have noticed even before adding another story is the floor button just above the quest tab. This allows you to easily toggle between the floors, and you can even see the roof. Let's start by adding a new floor. So we can turn this into a 3-storey house if we want to. Firstly, we need to go to the build section and then click on the floor levels tab. In here you'll see two options, so we have the second floor level and the third floor level. We can't add a third floor until we've added the second, so we need to do that first. So the second floor unlocks from level 14, and it will cost you 20,000 simoleons to apply for the permit. It will take 12 hours for the permit to arrive. If you're not at level 14 yet and you're desperate for another story to your house, you can instead early unlock this with 300 sim cash. From level 4, there is no waiting time if you use sim cash. So once we purchase the permit, we'll see a little board at the front of the house that we've purchased the permit for. You will need to purchase additional permits for each house you want to add another floor to. So we can wait 12 hours or we can rush with 140 sim cash. Once the permit is ready, there will be a green tick above the board, so click on this and you will receive this cute little animation, and you can now start building your second story. This is the first time we're doing this, so we get a little tutorial. It says you've been approved to build a second floor level. Let's check it out. So it highlights the floor toggle button so we can see the second floor. Now it says amazing, let's add a room to the new floor level. So we need to go to the build tab again, and this time we're going to click on the rooms tab to add a new room to this floor. Whenever you build another story to your house, you will get the first room free. Select one of the rooms and then place it somewhere on that floor. You don't even have to place it on that story if you don't want to. You can place it anywhere. You can easily move the rooms around, you can overhang, and you can have floating rooms. You just need to remember that you cannot build over any land expansions you haven't brought yet. And if you decide that you love a room but you want to move it to a different floor, just click on the toggle on the floor button to move it down or up. For now I'm just going to build a room here. I'm just going to overhang it slightly. There we go, and we can zoom out to see what it looks like. It looks a bit odd at the moment, but it will look fine when we add more rooms. Now we have a room on our second floor, we are now going to add some stairs. Placing stairs is really simple. All you need to do is go to the build tab again and go to the stairs section, and then you can choose your staircase. Although stairs are not required to access the second and third floors because your Sims can just teleport there. These stairs are currently red, that means they cannot be placed there. This is because we're trying to place them on the second story, and we really need to be placing them on the ground floor. You can now see white lines. This is the outline of the room above. We still can't place the room there though because we're trying to place it through a wall, and you can't do that. But we can place it this way round. We can also place it outside if we want to, but it needs to be leading to a room. So we can place it here because it will lead us to the room above. The green rectangle at the top shows us how far away from the wall we can place it. So we can place it there, but we cannot place it over that line. This is because when you see the staircase from the first floor, you can see that's where the railings are. But like I said, you don't actually need staircases, so if you decide that you don't want them, your Sims can still get to the room. To get to the room, just click on it and they will teleport there. I'm going to put the staircase back in, but I'm going to put it in a slightly different place. I'm going to put it inside now because I want to show you another great thing you can do with the staircases. So let's put it next to the window here, and then we're going to go into buy mode and place something underneath the staircase. I really love this. Look, you can have a lovely sofa under there. Looks really cosy. So you can make great use of that empty space. Let's also add a picture to the wall behind. Only got one square to fill though. That's perfect. Love that. Now you may be looking at this room and thinking that does not look structurally sound to me. Well, you can actually make it look more realistic by placing supports underneath. Again, these can be found in the build section. There's a standard one, there's a sturdy one, and there is an extra large one. So the extra large one will reach the 3rd floor, and the other two will sit nicely under a 2-storey building. So as you can see, we can actually place it in the room, but if we click on the toggle to go down, we can place it underneath the building as well. Slightly more sound looking that. I did mention floating rooms, but I haven't really shown you them yet, so let's place a floating room. Basically just means that you can place it on the 2nd floor without one underneath. I cannot wait to see what people do with those to make them look amazing. I wanted to show you what it looked like when you filled your 2nd floor full of rooms. So this is how mine looks now. So you can see you've still got the roof area at the front here because I haven't filled those spaces in, and I really love that. The one thing that may be an issue for some people is you might not be able to remember what style your exterior walls were, which was the problem that I had. It took me a while to find them. But we're going to change them now, so we're going to go to the exterior walls tab, and I want to change them to match the ground floor of the house. That looks so much better now. I think the next thing we need to do is add a 3rd storey to this house. So 3 storeys is the maximum you can have. And again, you can find it in the floor levels tab of the build section. So you need to add a 2nd storey before you can add a 3rd one. And this one will unlock from level 25. And this costs 80,000 simoleons. And it takes 2 days to get the permit. But again, you can unlock it early with 600 sim cash from level 4, and again you don't have to wait for the permit. So the board has appeared again, so we have 2 days to wait for the permit, or we can rush with sim cash. 250 sim cash it costs this time. And again the green tick appears and then a little animation appears to tell you you can add a 3rd storey now. So it works exactly the same as adding a 2nd storey. And again, you can add rooms to your 3rd storey like we did with the 2nd one. I did sort of talk about this already, but I'm just going to show you in more detail now. It's so easy to move rooms from one floor to another. All you need to do is click on the room that you want to move, and then click on the floor button. So if you want to go up, click on the up button, and you can place it on the 3rd floor. It doesn't even matter if the room is full of items, you can still move it up and down floors. Or like you can do with the ground floor, you can just move it to a different location on the same floor as well. And it's so easy to move objects as well. It works exactly the same way. Let's just place a bed so I can show you. So if this was the bedroom here, and then you decided that you wanted to move the bed upstairs, all you need to do is hold on the bed to lift it up, and then you can click on the floor button again to move it up and down the floors. You can't place items on the roof or where there's no rooms. So I haven't got any rooms on my 3rd floor yet, so we can't place it there. But that actually does remind me of something I forgot to mention about stairs. I've added a room on my 3rd floor to demonstrate this. We are going to place the stairs over an item now. So I'm going to put the bed on the 3rd floor. So let's just move it up there. And then we're going to try and place the stairs over the bed. So we're going to place the stairs on the 2nd floor to reach the 3rd floor. So I'm just going to use these ones for now. And you will see if by magic the bed is now highlighted yellow. So what this means is if we click the green button, we will be able to store the bed and place the stairs all in one hit. I don't believe this is just for stairs, I believe this happens with every single item now. It won't work though if a sim is using an item in that area. You'll need to wait for them to finish using it before you'll be able to store it. And lastly, I just want to mention how you delete rooms on floors. It works exactly the same as previously. Go to the Rooms tab, click on the room you want to delete, and either click on the orange button or the storage button to get rid of that room. The room will be stored so you'll be able to place the next one for free. And that is how to build multi-storey houses on The Sims Mobile. If you haven't already, make sure you update your game so you can access this amazing new feature. And if you found this video helpful, please like it and please subscribe to my channel. I regularly post Sims Mobile videos. I also have a blog, thegirlwhogames.blog, and on there you can find loads of posts about Sims Mobile and The Sims Free Play. Thanks for watching. Bye!